Hi there, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Tina from Tinaheals.com, and this video will give you the twin flame and soulmate reading for the next 7 days. So today is the 8th of July 2019. So you can expect this reading to stand good till about the 16th. So without wasting any more time, let's get straight to the reading. If you want to check out the kind of work I do, visit my website www.tinaheals.com, and you can also please check out my merch. I have tons of things including soaps, candles, makeups, t-shirts, all of it, coffee mugs, astrological coffee mugs, eyeliners, lipsticks that I'm channeling the colors for all the 12 signs, so much more. So without wasting any more time, let's see what we have for Aries. So Chiron is going retrograde at 5 degrees of Aries on the 9th. So that is tomorrow where I am. And July 11th brings about a very volatile period of about 4 to 5 days when Mars is going to square Uranus. Mars is in Leo, Uranus in Taurus. So you know squares are 90 degrees and they're very powerful aspects that create tension within the same modalities, like squares happen between fixed to fixed, cardinal to cardinal, mutable to mutable. And it is a conversation of tension and strife, and it's about becoming bigger than the situation itself, and really integrating the archetype that is coming. So Aries, what's been going on in your twin flame journey? Let's explore that. This is your card, Aries Emperor. So what I see is you're finally going to meet that person, or if you've met that person, you will finally realize that it is your twin flame. So being the Emperor is nothing more than coming into your own power. Standing raw, standing with benevolence and compassion in your own power. If the soul is like the fool's journey, and the fool meets the magician and the high priestess, which is the father and mother of the spiritual world, the conscious and the unconscious mind. And then, as Jung would call them, syzygies, the fool meets the masculine, feminine archetypes at play in the physical world, as Jung would call them, syzygies. So this for you is about understanding the twin flame journey, really, piecing things together, figuring out certain things that you never knew, and your partner will also be able to see you in this glorious magnificence, major arcana, karmic, and it is your card, so that makes it really supremely powerful. Yes, that was a bit of ASMR happening there, but let's see what we have here. And we have the Empress in reverse. So this is the Emperor, and this is the Empress. Okay, and this is the Love Tarot deck, and it's really beautiful. And the Empress in reverse actually has quite a different meaning to what the Empress, of course, means fertility and family and nurturing and all of that. But in reverse, the Empress is superficial. So when you met someone and you feel like they are putting up a facade, they're not being who they are. So you may have understood your own motivation, your own power, but the other person in front of you is probably not opening their heart out. Also, this could mean that your twin flame or soulmate has had some trauma. And Empress is about sexuality and fertility. When reversed, she could speak of sexual trauma. So maybe you need to really be the powerful one in this, and bring this to the forefront, discuss this, and really deal with it, because This could be also someone who's extremely possessive of you, Aries, and you feel like you're constantly being watched, and this person's almost like mothering you, and you don't like that. But this is very positive, and this is kind of like anticlimactic, if you ask me. You have the Emperor and the Empress in reverse. So it's a week I definitely look out for. What can you expect? What might come your way? I don't know, but it is not going to be the ordinary, and you will not feel completely powerless, Aries. Okay, so let's move on to Taurus. What can we expect for Taurus? Uranus in your sign, and of course this Mars square Uranus from the 11th to the 15th. It's going to be a problematic time for you, Taurus. Expect the unexpected. I know I've said that so many times, but Taurus is the god of Libra. It's justice. It's the Egyptian goddess Maat, who weighs hearts against a feather. And if found guilty, you go to the netherworld. It's about balance, justice, uh, beauty, and really seeing that justice is for everyone and justice is blind. And when she sees through it all. So in your love relationship, Taurus, I see something opening up for you, and something that you thought was not correct. Maybe somebody walked away. Maybe there was no closure with something, but I think that closure is coming your way. If not a reconciliation, Taurus, or you know. Now the High Priest in reverse. This is very, very interesting. Again, we have the midplay of the major arcanas. We had that with Aries too. We had the god of Aries for Aries. So now we have the god of Libra for Taurus. And of course, we've got the god of Taurus in reverse. What do you think this means? The High Priest, the Hierophant, is about doctrine. He's about what we are taught, our traditions, our culture, cultural mores, and all of that. So when we have the High Priest in reverse, this is about confusion. This is about a spiritual crisis in so many ways. This is about us not understanding why we are taught certain things, because we see them play out in the world and we see no good coming out of them. Then why are we taught these things? Why do we persevere? Why do we continue? Why do we propagate the future with these things? Why do we do that? And this could also mean that others are unable to make sense of what you're saying. And people don't necessarily identify with what you're saying. You're twin flame and you're not seeing eye to eye. And your soulmate. This is a difficult journey. Okay, High Priest is your card. It's the card of the Hierophant. Make sure that you don't have a very dogmatic attitude about anything, and that you're open to change, and whatever it is, you need to move away from this toxicity for a while, because it's not doing any of you any good. So Gemini, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Mars and Venus, of course. You're crying over a lost twin flame connection. Maybe they waited for you, but you took your own sweet time and now they are gone. You feel like fives are very eccentric. They sway between the opposites, and they tend to be a number of confusion. Cups are emotions. Very emotional. You are experiencing a period of emotional confusion. And you feel like everything is dissolved around you. Everything is lost, and you've lost someone very precious to you, and you cry, even if that person was a narcissist, if that person was an abuser in some way. This was a connection you cannot forget. Look, the card of Sagittarius, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It means that certain things that are about to happen may not seem to be like a blessing to you in the beginning, but if you really look deep and deep within, the Wheel of Fortune always blesses, even when in reverse. Okay, there's actually no reverse side to this, but I've always seen that the energy of the Wheel of Fortune gets stagnant. And the Wheel of Fortune is very, very karmic. Very karmic. It is not something that we can avoid. It is not something we can run away from. Like those very powerful relationships that we just can't get away from. We know that we have to get there and we have to experience it. Okay, that this could bring about some discontent, Gemini. Okay, and because you need to bring closure to this cycle. The wheel also speaks of the cycle. The tarot is actually rota, which means a wheel. So the images of tarot represent the journey of the soul through the wheel. It's a diacal wheel in some cases, the wheel of life. Okay, the wheel is very symbolic. Remember that closure is coming, and happier times are coming if you allow. Get over that 5 of Cups energy, and then the Wheel of Fortune will give you what you need to get. Cancerians, what can you expect in your twin flame journey? Wow, so this is about celebration, creative celebration. So you're going to meet someone, Cancer, maybe in some kind of group activity. 3 of Wands are always about group activities. They're about, people coming together, spreading creative ideas, enjoying, speaking about artistic collaborations. You could even meet someone at a collaboration. And it's going to be a very precious relationship, okay? And 3s are always about blessings that come to you. And 3 of Wands definitely. It is about a blessing. And here you have the Sun. So you're blessed with the 3 of Wands, and you feel like innocent, childlike. You want to shine. You want to give people illumination. Maybe at some kind of retreat or some kind of, workshop, you meet this person. And then you're like right over there in your own, being your authentic self. The Sun is authentic. It could even be about your goals. This person can help you realize them. This is not a hit and run, Cancer. It's someone who's going to stay and change your life. So watch out this week. Spirit keeps telling me, for many Cancerians, is go out if you need to. Don't stay indoors. I know the lunar eclipse is in your polarity and whatnot, but something beautiful will happen. Leo. 2 people, a choice. 2 things or maybe even more. And this is not a choice that is easy because you don't have all the facts. With Mercury going retrograde conjunct Mars in your sign, and Mercury will retrograde back into Cancer, which is your 12th house. So things are not clear and you cannot make the choice. So don't hurry it up. Relax. Whatever is meant to reveal itself to you will do so. And by the time the Sun moves into Leo, 22nd, you will experience a new time in your life. So this love tarot has these 3 extra cards: hope, faith, and charity, that we don't have usually in the major arcana. So this is hope, Leo. There is so much hope in your love life right now. Let me read to you from the love tarot what they say about hope. Hope is the return of love, Leo. So who is she? The second theological virtue. Hope shows us that love is at hand. So Leo, there is definitely this element of somebody coming in, some newness coming into your life, and it's beautiful. It's going to be a soul connection, Leo. Something you've been waiting for profoundly, and more power to that. Virgo. can you expect in your twin flame journey? If you've already met your twin flame, maybe they will commit to you, because fours are about foundations. This is definitely maybe you move in together. It's about home, Virgo. So maybe you start a family together with your soulmate twin flame, or your 3D companion. No matter who, but it's beautiful. It's celebration. It's and you have the Fool in reverse. So this is interesting that you have the Four of Wands. But I think there is something nagging at the back of your mind, because some nagging thought is going on. You can be quite the warrior, Virgo, but when the Fool is reversed, it means you're not looking at the full potentiality, because the Fool is pure potential. So when he is reversed, the Fool could be an idiot. So what I think is, you have a beautiful time this week. Bond with your family, Virgo, and spend time with one another. But remember, and this is Virgo, I said Leo, I know, but please don't comment on it and ask me, was it Leo, was it Virgo? No, it's Virgo. Virgo, but I mean, this is the card of Uranus, actually. And Uranus is going to square Mars in Taurus. Virgo, Taurus for you is the 9th house. Okay? And for you, Leo is your 12th house. 12th and the 9th. 12th is losses, spirituality. 9th is higher wisdom. So in this connection with your twin flame and this new commitment that you're about to make, don't be foolhardy. Don't be an idiot, and don't not pay heed to the issues ahead. Because today you can just forget about it and think, okay, I'm going to just go with it, flow with it. All right, flow with it. But you have to understand that nothing happens in void. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So Libra, what can you expect for you? 6 of Wands is definitely about celebration, accepting the leadership role. So maybe somewhere in your office, you are really being appreciated for all the work you've done, and someone notices you. And your twin flame sees this very boss side of you, where you are finally, being the best version of yourself. Then you are about enjoying this victory ride, this parade. But don't forget that the parade does not last forever, Libra. So be grounded always with this energy. We have the High Priestess in reverse. So this tells me that listen to your intuition, because the High Priestess is all about our intuition. And when she pops up reverse for you, this is definitely about you not listening to this intuitive voice within. And look what the Love Tarot says. You're definitely being misled by someone or something. Okay? So this is about, yes, you celebrating maybe the fact that you found someone, or maybe you bonded with someone. But please, you don't have all the facts. You don't have all the facts. Alright, Libra? You just have to wait and see how this thing shapes up without getting too heavy into commitment, or getting someone pregnant, or becoming pregnant yourself and then you're realizing this was not for you. Scorpio. This just fell out again. 6 of Wands. I'm going to keep that. It's an unresolved energy in the air, so it's calling out to be. Okay, Scorpio, for some of you, this is it. This week will bring you your twin flame. This is the goddess's blessing. If you're in a relationship, you can get pregnant. You can bond in such a deep and profound way that you never expected it to happen with anyone, Scorpio. And it's like everything is overflowing. The chalice, this is the Holy Grail. Okay, the womb is overflowing with miracles and blessings. And here you have the Empress. Okay, so this is about really a good time for you. It's about celebration and victory, the goddess's blessing, sexual fulfillment, sharing, caring, abundance, having a lot of everything. It's beautiful, this reading for you, Scorpio. Now let's see what I have for Sagittarius. Sagittarius. So you're feeling a bit down and out. Five of Swords is about your team leaving you, or you leaving your team and feeling absolutely isolated, solitary. You need time to recuperate, and this Mercury retrograde in your fellow sign of Leo may just be a signal to you that, okay, chill out, calm down, don't travel right now. With your twin flame, things are not going to be so easy, because there's been a sort of a communication gap, and you feel like betrayed or humiliated by someone. And it doesn't have to be only a twin flame, it could be someone around you, and this could have caused a rift between the two of you. Again, this is you being misled, the High Priestess in reverse. So whatever it is, the worst is not yet over. So you need to get all the information and stop being misled by something or someone. Even if someone's talking shit about your love and you believe it, don't. You're not very gullible, but you could be, Sag. Now Capricorn, what can we expect in your love journey? Look, lovers, Gemini. Meet a Gemini individual, and things could be very, very beautiful. But remember, the lovers is about a choice that you have to make. It's about integration. So I think in your twin flame relationship, if you've not met them, you're gonna meet them. If you've met them, I see you both integrating and coming closer and discovering together something you both love, something you can do together. And look, you can create magic with this, okay? So you've got the Lovers and you've got the Magician. So Capricorn, go out there, this is your week. You're going to literally vibe so strongly that your twin flame, you will at least identify them, or you will probably speak to them, some of you make love to them. It's going to be very, very precious. Now Aquarius, what can we expect this week? We have the Emperor in reverse. So I see conflict with an Aries individual. For some of you, not standing in your own power, or maybe even conflict with your father or father-in-law about a few things. If you're discussing about moving in, no, now is not the good time, Aquarius. Just you need to wait, I think, before you take any step. Look, the Tower in reverse. The Tower in reverse definitely calls for a recalibration of everything, okay? It speaks of unavoidable disasters. So you've got the Emperor in reverse, and there is no solidity in this relationship. It could be a twin flame soulmate relationship, but this is not something that is going to give you anything tangible in 3D. So it's something that you may just need to walk away from, okay? And you probably are going through some unexpected changes in your love life, but this is not something that was totally unexpected. You sort of need to take responsibility that you're equally, to blame for whatever's happened, okay? You have to take that responsibility and complete authorship. Alright, now Pisces, what can we expect in the twin flame department? Finally, living the life you want to with your soulmate twin flame. If you've just met them, this is about deepening your bond, maybe starting something together that will create a legacy, that will create deep fulfillment. And it's an abundant week for you. Talk about meeting someone, talk about just going out, exchanging uh, energy with your potential lovers. It's definitely a beautiful Leo, Pisces. So you're gonna meet someone who's a Leo, and it's going to be a relationship that brings forth tremendous abundance. It is your soulmate, and finally you will have the strength to accost them, or even if you don't accost them, they accost you. Want to talk back. You don't want to be all sensitive and not speak to them. This is the time to communicate. That's what Spirit wants you to know. So that was my Twin Flame Soulmate reading for the week of 8th July to say 16th of July, 17th of July. See you in a week, and let me know in the comments below. Sorry, I can't provide timestamps. I have just too much to do. So if you're watching this video, just put a timestamp for your own particular sign so others can come and access it easily. If you want to know about my merch, my merchandise, visit my website www.tinaheals.com and check out all the readings I offer. And see you soon. Bye.